that's about it. And I think that's about it. It's not like some vast collection of vehicles and playsets. It's just pretty much action figures and some Welcome to the show. I'm the Star Wars Daddy. I'm bringing you another unboxing video here on a Tuesday, and it's 3 smaller collections that make actually a pretty decent sized collection. We've got some accessories in there. We've got some action figures. We've got some parts for some play sets and vehicles and whatnot, and there will be some reproductions in here, I promise you, because I know about it ahead of time. The seller disclosed that, so we're just going to double check everything, and that'll happen here on this video. If you love unboxing videos, you want to see more of them from the Star Wars Daddy, make sure to hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification to be notified of all the upcoming content I'll tell you about in the outro of this video. There is a promo code happening right now. It covers 2 different websites. It's Daddy10 at your checkout. Gets you 10% off with TheorySabers.com on lightsabers. Now, right now, they've got a Black Friday sale going, so my promo code's not going to work. But once we're outside of Black Friday, my promo code will be back on. We're already booked through next year. So just know that that's happening. Daddy10 at checkout to get you 10% off. At CAS, you want your items to be graded. You want to send them off. You have until the end of the year to use that promo code, 10% off with CAS to get your items graded. There'll be 2 commercials again in this video that'll talk about that more. And there's also a membership commercial. Please go down below in the description of this video. Click more once, click more twice, and you're going to see a hyperlink that goes across the screen. Click it. It's going to show you my Twitch, my TikTok, my Instagram, my email address, my eBay link where I sell all of these items that you're seeing here in this unboxing, and the membership link. Click on that membership link. It'll pull up all the tiers, show you pricing, show you all the free stuff you're going to get, all the discounts you're going to get. It's never ending here with the Star Wars Daddy, and we would love to have you. All right, guys, short and sweet, to the point. That's all we have to go over. The promo code, all my links down below, and I think that's about it. Let's get into this unboxing. In a galaxy where legends were born, the most iconic brand collaboration shaped pop culture for generations. But for over a decade, there's been silence. Until now. Introducing the Ultimate Alliance, Star Wars Daddy, and Collector Archive Services. Use code DADDY10 and get 10% off your next CAS submission. Why choose CAS for grading? Because they grade more collectibles than anyone else, with blazing fast 90-day turnaround times, the best customer service, best pricing in the industry. Preserve your legacy, protect your collection. Star Wars Daddy and CAS, the collab we've been waiting for. All right, so let's take this top one first. We'll move these ones out of the way. And I have no idea which one's in which box, to be honest. And we're just gonna get this thing opened up. Oh my gosh. What is the deal? Why won't this go all the way out? All right, I've just torn this thing open to get access here. We got a whole bunch of Nutella Be Ready packs here. What is this? Is it any kind of like you put something in it? No, it's just some sort of a packaging. There's some items. Oh, we got a Tupperware. Everybody loves Tupperware. And then I think we've got something else in here. I don't remember this. Oh, I just bent it. So I'm going to have to bend it back. Jiminy Christmas. What a packaging job. Everything was so tight in there and crazy. Here's this a little tin here. Obviously, it's not vintage, but it is kind of cool. From 2008. It's a nice little thing. We got, oh, there's all the figures. Okay, so let's get these guys poured out. Let me bend back these sides here. There we go. That's better. Put this up here at the top. And then what do we have in this one? Let's get the Tupperware open. You can always use Tupperware. It's going to be some modern figures, so we'll pour those guys out. And paper towels. And then what's in this one? I am not sure, to be honest. More modern. The things that didn't actually have any value on those ones. Let's see here. I'm probably going to slide these ones all the way up once we're done looking at them. But we got a very nice squid head, guys. Take a look at the squid head. He's pretty nice overall, and it is your Hong Kong version. No accessories, I don't think, in this collection. There's a Lobot. His right arm is starting to go pale. Actually, he's discolored kind of everywhere. His body's different than the legs. Both his arms are different colors. He's he's a big chameleon Lobot, and I think his head is a little bit loose too, and he needs a good cleaning. We've got Weequay. Weequay's looking pretty good. Never mind, we got a little bit of paint wear on the back of the heels, but he's not bad. Okay, we got a split visor and normal Hong Kong COO on the upper back of the leg there. Little bit of discoloring for this Hoth Stormtrooper, but he's pretty good overall. Here is Forlom, who's actually Zuckuss, which we learned in one of my past videos. And he looks to be pretty nice, and I bet you I can get this off. I've been doing very good with Goo Gone and Hairspray. That seems to be the trick. And we have the normal Hong Kong COO on the back of the leg. But look at the paint on his eyes. Let me see if I can get him in here. I'm struggling. There we go. Look at the paint on the eyes. Beautiful. It's a very nice Forlom. Here's a Chief Chirpa. And unfortunately, he has got some paint wear to the black there on the belt and the sheath. So he's probably going to go into a lot of junker type figures. Here is Ree Yeast, and he's looking pretty nice. It's the Taiwan version. We just need to get his rifle. Bespin Han Solo with the orange hair, and it is fading away. And but he's overall, the rest of them is not bad. He's probably going to go into like a better than beater lot. Bespin security guard looking pretty nice overall, to be honest. Even though we got a couple of paint wear marks there on his hand, he's actually not bad. But take a look at this one, the number 2, the second version, who's not as pale as the other one. He is in beautiful condition. Look at the gold foiling on him. There's a little mark right here. I wonder if I can probably get that off. But besides that, and he just needs a little bit of a clean. He's got some dust and stuff on him, but he is very nice. Admiral Akbar, he's got marks all over him. Better than beater. We got a Walrus Man here. It's the pink tusk version, just kind of a pale pink. And everything else is normal. We got some paint wear on the back of his heels there. And then what else do we have? Anything else that's vintage? No, it's all modern. So we'll see the modern stuff on the flyby, but it's pretty much junk. I mean, this one actually I will probably keep because I got a bunch of these. I picked these things up here and there. I don't even know what these things are called again, but I've got a few of these now. And obviously it's General Grievous, so that's pretty cool. And so we'll put that with the other little ones that I have from this line. What is it on here? Well, it is, but I can't read it. Okay, there it is for you guys. See if you see something. But I'll keep that one for sure. Okay, here we are, and oh no, it's another Darth Vader collector's case. Let's put that down. Let's get this box out of here. And we'll get this collector's case opened up. Man, these are the bane of my existence. Every collection, someone has these. Must have been their bestseller, honestly. How many of these do you think sold because they're in everybody's collection they're selling? So everybody has a Darth Vader collector case. Oh, and the good news is we got the insert. Now, the insert is a little bit rough. We can see it is pretty beat up. My gosh. But it is one that I've been looking for. It's just so beat up. Oh, man. Well, I was looking for a Return of the Jedi one. And this is the Return of the Jedi one. We'll have to see what I do with this. I might need this. And all of these figures, we can see, is going to take me forever to video this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to speed through this right now. And I'm just going to open all these up under a little speed. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we are, guys. We got some accessories that I know are probably mostly reproductions, but we're going to double check them all, of course. We'll do that at the very end. Here we got a bunch of Darth Vaders. This one's got a pretty torn up cape. I mean, he's not in very good condition, except the figure is, but just not the cape. This one's got a couple small tears. That's a big tear in it, actually, but we got one that's actually decent, and he's got a very nice saber on him with the tip. And then we've got a bunch of other figures. We got so many stormtroopers. I think we just cleaned them up. Like this one, I mean, this one looks pretty nice overall. Just needs to be cleaned. And he's going to look awesome. It's a 3-line Hong Kong. This one here actually doesn't look that bad, even though there's got a little yellowing to the torso. He's just in very nice condition. And another one right here who's not bad at all. So not bad with the stormtroopers. This one's got a pretty yellow torso to him. It looks like the hard torso, the hard plastic torso, based on how the COO is on the back of the leg. So, you know, not bad. We got 4 decent stormtroopers, and then we've got this guy just needs to be cleaned. But he does have some brown aging spots. Let's take a look at those. See those brown spots? That is a plastic aging that happens over time. AT driver with the red logos, and of course the rub on his butt that is on, seems like every single one of these. But he's not bad, to be honest. The TIE Fighter pilot looks pretty decent overall. A little bit of paint wear here and there, but he's not bad. And then let's see if there's anybody else that's worth noting. We got the 4 Emperor's Royal Guards. That's great. And then we got all the accessories there. So I'm going to put these in line, and then we'll get into the third box. And again, at the end, we'll do a big flyby so you can see every little figure in detail. Hey, it's me, Carl, a rebel soldier. And I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all of these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force! I'm feeling the Force! Memberships! Memberships! And here we are. Thank you is written right on the inside of the box. Okay, we've got a vehicle. We got a couple of vehicles. Lots of newspaper. And let's make sure that we don't lose something here in this newspaper. Okay, we got a baggie of figures. Let's put those right there. We've got the Sears exclusive for the Imperial Transport. And we got a Millennium Falcon in here. And we also have some parts. Let's see, is that it? Make sure nothing is... No, here's some stuff. Oh, the Millennium Falcon broke in shipping. Great. Good news is I probably have the part... Oh, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Here is... Sheesh. What in the world? It's all just breaking apart in here. All right. We will double check that box. But there was an accessory that was in there. It was Reese's rifle, which we just said we needed from one of the other ones. Sounds good, but we'll put that to the side for right now. I don't know what I'm going to do first. Let's go through these little parts here. And I can see that those figures need to be cleaned like crazy. Here's another accessory. Looks good. Oh, I did not realize. Okay, so I actually got more than I realized here. Huh. So this is pretty cool. Let me just take a look at these. All right. Okay. So something that just needs to be cleaned, which I don't think I realized that this was in there. But it is the Y-Wing bomb, and it's complete. Both sides, and it goes together. It just needs to be cleaned. It just has some dirt and dust on it. So that is a big plus because I did not realize that that was a part of this. This is always missing from AT-ATs. And so we've got the lid to the cockpit. Then we've got the battery cover for the AT-AT, which is great. A bunch of Ewoks parts. We always need those. So we got a whole bunch of stuff here, guys. And I might be able to complete another Ewok village. We will see. And what is always missing? The windshield. Now, this one needs to be cleaned a little bit, and it's got a little yellowing to it, but this is always missing, and so we should be able to help complete a Millennium Falcon that I've been waiting to. I think that's the only part I'm missing, and so we'll get that one up for sale. It comes with a box, too. There's a drum for the Ewok Village, and here's all of the parts that broke off the Millennium Falcon in shipping, and these are those little side pieces. I don't believe that was part of the deal, but I have a bunch of Millennium Falcons. I should be able to take those off of and replace them, but I don't even see myself doing that because this Millennium Falcon is so yellowed, I probably would never sell it. So I'll probably just harvest it for parts to put on a better Millennium Falcon that I have. So I'll put these pieces right here, and then this obviously does not go to anything vintage. So put that there. We've got a beater FX7. That'll be going into a beater lot for sure. What's nice is we got some stickers here. I don't know if these stickers will come off, but people are always needing these stickers. They look like they're about to come off. I bet you with a little coaxing, I can get all of those off and put them on another one that's not so yellowed, because this is completely yellowed. What's inside the Millennium Falcon? Oh, good. We got a little sales brochure. We always need those. We've got a Wampa, needs a little bit of a cleaning, but he's not bad. Obviously, we've got discoloring. That's pretty common with the Wampas. Oh, God, we got more parts, more broken parts from the Millennium Falcon here. And there are some more parts right there. We'll just add those to all the other ones. Here's a Tauntaun. He's got medium limbs. And there's some chewing, I think, that's happened maybe on his limbs as well. So probably a beater to better than beater type situation. And here's some more broken parts. So we got more of these side pieces that are broken. We do have, so I think what's going to end up happening with the Millennium Falcon is we're going to take off the cockpit part. We got tons of those, but we'll take that off. We'll take off this backdrop here. We'll take that out. We'll probably take out these back landing gear pieces, and then we'll remove all the stickers that we can. Just look at, I mean, look how this one was put on. It wasn't even put on like, wasn't even put on very, very good because, was it the wrong one? Yeah, these ones are switched. This one goes in the middle. It's a smaller one. It goes in the middle. The longer ones go on the outside. Somebody put the longer one here. Someone didn't follow instructions. So really, this is going to end up being just harvested for parts and end up being pretty much garbage once I'm done taking off all the stickers and all the parts for it. The nice thing here is we got the Sears exclusive Imperial Transport, and it looks to be all pretty nice. Besides needing a cleaning, the only problem is this gun right there. I'm going to have to check if that was broken, but it's bent over a little bit. They're holding on for dear life, but we got all the stickers there. Those are the things that are hard to come by, and otherwise it looks pretty nice, to be honest, even though the stickers are a little worn. This is one of those harder to find pieces. Always nice to get that. And then let's go through, now we got a couple accessories here, so let's get these accessories right there, and we'll validate all of them. And here's a bunch of figures. The good news on all three of these lots is I got them for super cheap. So, you know, you pay for what you get, but we got these super cheap, and so, you know, every little bit, like these, you know, the accessories, and, you know, we got the window piece, we got the Y-wing bomb, which I didn't realize was a part of this. All those are just bonuses that make it all worthwhile, so it all worked out. Chewbacca, super tight limbs. It is a small Hong Kong COO, just needs to be cleaned. He actually looks pretty decent. We got a Klaatu. I've got so many Klaatus right now without skirts. He's, I mean, man, just going into a pile. Han Solo needs to be cleaned big time, but he's not too bad. Just a little bit of paint wear on the tips of the toes there. Oh my gosh, a Gamorrean guard pig, my favorite. He's got some weird gunk on his face. I'm hoping that'll all clean off. We'll use some Goo Gone, we'll use soap and warm water, and we'll do what we can, but I think he'll be salvageable. He doesn't look like he's too bad. IG-88 is in big trouble. He's missing an arm, so he'll be going into a junk lot. And guess what? Another junker type Chief Chirpa. These guys are just getting beat up these days. It's harder and harder to find a good Chief Chirpa. Bosk, does anybody care about Bosk? Maybe not in this condition at this point. I will clean him, but he's missing a thumb. He's a beater. All right, I'm not going to clean him. He's a beater. Now, check this out. This is kind of cool. This is nuts. Look at the fading on this squid head to his cape. It's absolutely like almost a yellow. And it's your Hong Kong version. He needs to be cleaned. We'll clean him up. We will clean up the cape. We'll do what we can to make him look as nice as possible. We will get him complete. And he's going to be awesome. There is a small, is that a small hole? There's a small hole right there in the cape that you wouldn't even see unless I pointed it out. But we'll get him all cleaned up, and that's going to probably sell for a big premium with that coloring of the cape. We've got another guy that needs to be cleaned here. It is your Scout Trooper. He is pretty beat up, but we will get him cleaned up. Nyanum, however you want to pronounce it, he's okay. He's not bad. Bespin Princess Leia, she's okay. Here's your AT-AT Commander. He's got the tip of his nose is gone. Like always, that seems to be the main paint rub that happens on him, but he's actually not bad overall. Here's your Bespin Security Guard. He's got a little bit of paint wear on the hands, kind of like the other one, missing a thumb, so he'll be in the beater lot. Here's your Reese, who's, man, he's had a rough day. He had an explosion take place, and sand and dirt shot all over him. And he's lost his elbows, so we'll clean him, but my guess is he's going to end up in a beater lot of some sort. Here's your Bespin Luke Skywalker, and oh my gosh, he's got red, rosy cheeks. He's embarrassed about something. We'll get him cleaned up, but I don't think we're going to get that pink off. We'll see. Look at this. My gosh. Okay, I'm going to put these guys in a big bucket of water and warm water with soap. Let them soak maybe overnight, and then we'll clean these guys up. These guys need a big cleaning. R2-D2, he's obviously brutal. And guess what? This paint on it's turned green. I don't know if you guys can see it, but he has green. The blue paint is now green because he's faded so much. That's actually, and it's the Made in Taiwan version, which already has kind of like a faded blue to it anyways, but now we got a green R2-D2. So that might have some value. People like those degradations. This guy's kind of, maybe better than beater. C-3PO has got actually medium loose, well, you got tight head. This one's a little bit loose. You got a nice tight arm there, but these are medium loose. He'll probably stand with no problem. And he does, so he's not bad. Whoa, I don't even want to try to explain what's happened to this guy. He's we'll just let this one be. We'll clean him and see what happens. And here's a Lando Calrissian. He's okay. He's actually probably beater. I'll put him in beater lot. Look at that butt of his. And then we've got a Jawa. Everybody loves a Jawa. And it's kind of, I think it's the, man, what color is that stitching? It's kind of like a purple. It looks like a purple stitching. It's not like the brown. It's kind of like a more, like a lighter purpley color. It really is. So it could be a purple cape. I don't know. And then here's that Jawa. So Jawa's really nice. The cape's good. So we got a couple positives out of that collection. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the accessories we have over here, because I know some of them are reproduction. And then we'll do a little flyby to see what we have in all these collections. Okay, we're right down over here. And this is my go-to reproduction weapon anytime that we're talking about reproductions, because it makes such a dramatic fake sound. Some of the smaller accessories will still make the same sound. They're just not as heavy. And so it's harder to hear the sound. But if we listen to it, it makes that very high-pitched type of noise. And you need to do this on granite or on quartz. So I've got quartz. It works on granite. Don't do it on wood or plastic. You will not hear this sound. It's got to be a very hard surface. So just an FYI on testing these. So we'll put that guy aside so we know what that sounds like. And then here we're going to do the cane for the Emperor. Oh, very soft sound. It's not high-pitched. That's the sound we're looking for. We'll put it in water and push down on it, and it floats. So we got a real Emperor's cane. That sounds good to me, and it is good. Okay, that's sounding pretty good too. We got some blue on here though. We're gonna have to clean off. It looks like a little bit of a Play-Doh. And let's see. Yeah, it floats. Uh-oh. That's not good. So we throw it in the water and it is absolutely sunk. And here's another Emperor's cane. It makes a complete opposite sound of the other one. And it's gonna sink. It goes right to the bottom. Bespins. Look at this. A Bespin blaster. Somebody faked a Bespin blaster. That's fake. And we can hear it. It sinks. Here's a black Bespin blaster, and you're thinking, oh, well, it's got to be fake because it's black. Well, there actually is a black version that is the Lily Letty that goes with the Han Solo trench coat. So, you know, it's actually a correct color. It's just not the right mold. I can tell you that's not the right mold for what would be black. And it's going to make the wrong sound. And it's going to sink. And the wrong sound. And it's going to sink. Oh, there we go. We're back to some good ones here. So these are all good. Reuse blaster, that's good. Now these ones, he said were fake. And I'd have to go look at the mold because they're all going to sound right. And let's see if they float or sink. And they float. So they sound right and they float. And so the real question now is going to be, we'll go take a look at their molds and see if they are a correct mold. But they all three kind of look like a little bit lighter color. And I think he said they were all fake. But we'll triple check those because they did just pass 2 tests. Drop test and float test. Now we got to do a visual test to make sure that these are in fact real. If they're real, it's great. That would be a bonus because I'm pretty sure I purchased them knowing that these 3 were fake. And we only had a few real weapons. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons that were real. And potentially 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that were fake. But again, we knew about that before we purchased. And so I was really purchasing for the accessories and for some of the vehicle parts. And then we've got obviously the yellow cape, not even orange, it's yellow cape squid head, which is going to be awesome. And then a bunch of the other figures that we'll be able to salvage and sell once they're been cleaned. So now I'll clean these up, the accessories, get them dried off, and then we'll do kind of like a nice little drive-by and get a little thumbnail pick for this video, and that'll happen right now. Okay, here we are. We are going through. There's the green painted R2-D2 because we got some of the degradation. That's kind of cool. We got the yellow caped squid head, which is, again, degradation, but people love those. Then we got a bunch of figures that we need to be clean. We're going to triple check these staffs right there to make sure they're legit for the Emperor's Royal Guards. Then we got, in here in the center, we've got a bunch of legit accessories. And then over here to the right, we got the fake ones. Here's that insert for the Darth Vader case, which is pretty rough. We can see that. There's the case. There's your Sears exclusive Imperial Transport. Looks pretty nice. And then we got a bunch of more figures from the middle collection. Then we're back to the accessories that we picked out of there. Pretty cool. And then obviously we got that Y-Wing bomb. That's great. And then a bunch of figures up in here, a bunch of modern stuff. It'll go in a big modern lot and be sold off. And then here we go. There's General Grievous. I believe it's General Grievous, right? But he had a hat. So I don't remember the hat, but there he is wearing a hat. There's that 2008 tin. And then a Millennium Falcon we're just going to salvage for some parts. And then here we go. We're backing up, getting a nice thumbnail version to put on a thumbnail of all those items. But not bad. 3 lots. And I think possibly it was maybe $400 is what I spent total on all 3 of these lots. So I think it's a pretty good deal. I'll end up making some money and we'll have some inventory, and that's what really matters. But there it all is. When Darth Maul first lit that double-bladed saber, every Star Wars fan felt it. And with Theory Sabers, you don't just watch it, you live it. Every swing hums like the movies. The weight feels real. You can almost smell the smoke from the sparks flying. These sabers are pure immersion for fans who grew up dreaming of that moment. You feel the darkness. Each ignition is raw power in your hands, built strong, balanced, and absolutely terrifying in the best way. From Yoda's flash of green to Vader's fury of red, every Theory Saber captures the cinematic magic. These aren't toys, they're masterpieces. They're collector grade, combat ready, and made for the fans who never stop believing they could be a Jedi. So yeah, it's completely fine to be an adult with a lightsaber. Head to TheorySabers.com, use code DADDY10 at checkout, and get 10% off your order because, let's be honest, you can never own enough lightsabers from Theory Sabers. All right, we did it. We got through the unboxing. Yes, there were reproductions. We knew about them. The seller was absolutely 100% correct. We pulled those things outside of the collection. They'll be in a big pile of reproductions that we have over here. But we had some accessories that were real. We had some nice action figures. We had some parts that we need for the Ewok village and whatnot. So it actually was a pretty decent little haul that came in here in the middle of the week. If you enjoyed this unboxing, you want to see more of it, you want to see more of the Star Wars Daddy, please hit like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification to be notified of all of this upcoming content. Tomorrow is episode 102 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos where I recap all the items I've sold on eBay in 7-day auctions starting on Sunday, ending on Sunday. They come from videos like this where we did these unboxings, and I give price points so you know what these things are selling for. I give shout outs to every single person that purchases from me. We have giveaways, accolades, everything you could possibly imagine is happening on these videos every Wednesday. Thursdays, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll take the day off and come back on Friday. On Friday, we've got a card rip. It's just a fun one. We did send some of these cards off to be graded, but it is the Andor series Topps line from like 2023. So not a big line, nothing crazy, but it's just a fun little unboxing to see some of these cards that came out a couple of years ago. Saturday's my bloopers. Everybody loves seeing me make an idiot out of myself and to rage and go crazy. Well, I compile those all into a nice little short, a TikTok, a reel. We slam them out across all social media, and that'll happen on Saturday. Then on Sunday, there's going to be an unboxing video, a $5,000 collection unboxing video that looks great, then goes haywire, and then somehow is salvaged. I couldn't tell you how this happened. It happened somehow. You've got to check out this Sunday's video. It's going to be epic. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the commercials you saw that were better than probably the commercials that YouTube throws in here. They're Star Wars related. I star in them, and they're great, but we had the 10% off with Daddy10 at checkout with CAS and with Theory Sabers. Those commercials happened. The membership commercial happened. If you missed it somehow, go down below in the description of this video. Click more once, click more twice, hyperlink across the screen. Click it. Don't kick it, just click it. And it's going to take you to my Twitch, my Instagram, my TikTok, my email address, my eBay link in case you want to bid on these things. Go find them there. And we also have the membership link. We would love to have you. There's so many perks that are happening. Members, one of the perks that you guys know you have is when you see videos like this, you're able to go in and claim items before they go to the chaos of eBay, where you can save on your sales tax with your state, and I get to save on my eBay fees because we handle those things outside of eBay. It's a way for my members to build their collection without having to worry if they're going to win an item on my Sunday auctions. But all right, we've said it all, we've done it all. That's it. We have more stuff coming all week long, what we just talked about. It never ends here with the Star Wars Daddy. All right, guys, what shirt am I wearing? Oh my gosh, my son is in town, and I brought this guy out of the closet. This is a Father's Day shirt that he got me many, many years ago, and it still fits. Look, oh my gosh, I look great in this shirt. Woo! Who is your Daddy. Hit the bell notification, be notified of all of... Dude, what am I doing? If you love these types of... Nope, I just showed everybody my address. Actually, it might look pink, actually. Geez. Come on, man. Get with it. Kind of loosish. Loosage? What is the word? Kind of loosey-goosey medium limbs, to be honest. And we do...